Self-care has become another thing to stress about. Another subscription, another app reminding you to breathe, another course promising transformation if you just buy the next level. But in Japan, there's no separate category for taking care of yourself. It's not something you add to your day. It's woven into how you wake up, how you eat, how you move through your home. These aren't new practices. They've passed quietly through generations. From grandparents who lived through hardship to parents rebuilding a nation to children learning what it means to live well. Some came from temples where people went to find stillness. Some from warriors who needed strength that went beyond muscle. And many from ordinary families who simply noticed what brought peace to their days. None of them require money. No equipment waiting in a box. No special place you need to travel to. Just small shifts in what you're already doing. Today, I want to share 15 Japanese self-care habits that have helped people find balance and peace for centuries. Number 1. Mizunomi, the first water. The first thing Japanese people do each morning is drink a full glass of water before anything else touches their lips. Not coffee, not tea, just pure, cool water. This practice is called Mizunomi, which simply means water drinking. During the night, your body works without pause, repairing cells, processing the day that passed. And throughout all of this, water has been leaving your system through your breath and through your skin. By morning, you are dehydrated whether you feel thirsty or not. When you drink water first thing, you are doing more than just hydrating. You are waking your internal organs gently, flushing out what has accumulated during the night, preparing your digestive system for the day ahead. But there is also something quieter happening. When you begin your day with water instead of caffeine or screens or rushing, you are setting a tone for everything that follows. The water is cool as it moves down your throat. Your body receives it the way dry earth receives rain, gratefully and completely. Keep a glass of water beside your bed tonight. When you wake tomorrow, before you reach for your phone, sit up slowly and drink. Not quickly, just drinking. One full glass. Notice how your body feels as the water enters. Notice the shift from the dry heaviness of sleep to the gentle alertness that begins to rise. Number 2. Genkan Saiten, the threshold arrangement. In every Japanese home, there is a clear boundary between the outside world and the inside sanctuary. This boundary is called the Genkan, the entryway where shoes are removed and carefully arranged before stepping into the living space. When you pause at the threshold and arrange your shoes neatly, placing them side by side with the toes pointing toward the door, you are creating a boundary. The chaos of the world remains at the entrance. What comes inside is only what you consciously choose to bring. Japanese people believe that the state of the Genkan reflects the state of the mind. Shoes scattered suggest a scattered inner life. Shoes placed with care suggest an ordered way of being. Tonight, when you arrive home, stop at your door. Remove your shoes slowly. Place them neatly, facing the door. Take one breath before you step inside. Notice how this small pause creates a feeling of transition. You are no longer in the outside world. You are now in your sanctuary. Number 3. Toenoi, the bed arrangement. Every morning in traditional Japanese homes, the sleeping space is arranged with complete attention. Sheets are pulled smooth. Corners are tucked precisely. Pillows are positioned with care. This practice is called Toenoi, which means to arrange or put in order. When you leave your bed unmade, you leave the energy of sleep lingering in your space. Making your bed is not about following rules. It is about completion. You are closing the chapter of sleep and opening the chapter of wakefulness. There is also something meditative in the making itself. Your hands move across the fabric. For those few minutes, your mind cannot race ahead because it must stay focused on creating order. Tomorrow morning, make your bed completely, not hurried. With full attention, feel the fabric beneath your hands. Notice the gradual transformation from tangled to smooth. This practice requires only 3 minutes, but it shapes the quality of the entire day. Number 4. Zarei, the floor sitting. In Japanese culture, people have always maintained a close relationship with the floor. We sleep on futons placed on tatami mats. We eat at low tables while sitting on cushions. The floor is not something to avoid, but something to return to regularly. When you sit on the floor, even for short periods, your body must engage differently. Your core muscles must activate. Your hips must open. Your legs must maintain strength. There is also something that happens to the mind when you sit on the floor. You become more grounded, more present, closer to the earth beneath you. You do not need to sit for extended periods. Even 5 minutes while you read or drink tea creates benefit. Sit cross-legged or with your legs folded to one side. Allow your spine to be long but not rigid. Over time, what initially feels uncomfortable becomes natural. Number 5. Hadashi, the barefoot practice. In Japanese homes, people remove their outdoor shoes at the entrance and walk barefoot or in soft slippers throughout the house. This is about maintaining connection between the body and the ground. When you walk barefoot, your feet come alive. Thousands of nerve endings wake. Small muscles begin to work. Your balance improves because your feet can feel what they are standing on. When you arrive home today, remove your shoes at the entrance and move through your space barefoot. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Notice the temperature, the texture, the way your weight shifts as you move. Let your feet remember what it feels like to touch the earth directly. Number 6. Ocha no jikan, the tea time. In Japan, tea is not merely a beverage consumed while doing other things. It is a pause, a ritual, a way of creating space in the middle of a busy day. When you boil water for tea, you must wait. When you pour the water, you must watch. When you hold the cup, you must feel the warmth. All of these actions require you to slow down and inhabit the moment. When you make tea, make that your only activity. Watch the water as it begins to boil. Pour slowly. Hold the cup with both hands. Take the first sip and notice the temperature, the flavor, the sensation. This small pause becomes an anchor point, a moment when you are not rushing or producing, simply sitting, simply drinking tea, simply being alive. Number 7. Tadamu, the folding practice. In Japanese culture, the way you handle objects reflects how you approach life. Even folding clothes becomes an opportunity to practice presence and care. When you fold with genuine attention, feeling each piece in your hands, smoothing wrinkles, aligning edges, the act becomes meditative. Your breathing slows, your mind settles. When you fold your clothes tonight, choose a quiet space. Feel the fabric between your fingers. Notice the weight. Smooth every wrinkle with care. Stack each item neatly. This is about bringing mindfulness to an ordinary task, about finding meditation within movement. Number 8. Zazen, the sitting meditation. In Zen temples throughout Japan, monks sit in meditation with straight spines and quiet minds, not attempting to achieve anything but simply sitting with whatever arises. Meditation is not about stopping thoughts. It is about sitting with whatever is happening and not running from it. In Zazen, you sit with your spine upright, hands resting in your lap, eyes half closed. You breathe naturally. When thoughts arise, you do not fight them. You simply notice and return to the breath. Even 5 minutes each morning creates a foundation of calm. Find a quiet place, sit, straighten your spine, close your eyes halfway, breathe. Notice the breath entering and leaving. Mind wanders. Bring it back. This gentle returning is the practice. Number 9. Mizugori, the cold water practice. Every morning after you brush your teeth, splash cold water on your face. Not warm, not lukewarm, cold as your tap becomes. When cold water touches your face, your body responds immediately. Your breathing changes. Your nervous system shifts from foggy to sharp and alert. This is not comfortable at first, but breathe through the discomfort for 30 seconds and something shifts. What remains is clarity, brightness, complete wakefulness. Tomorrow, after washing with warm water, turn the tap cold, cup your hands, splash, breathe, again and again. Let the cold wake you completely. Number 10. Rajio Taiso, the morning movement. Every morning across Japan, groups move through simple exercises together. Arm circles, torso twists, gentle bends. The routine takes 3 minutes. When you move gently first thing in the morning, you signal to your body that it is time to fully awaken. Blood flows, joints loosen, muscles remember their range. You can create your own movements. Reach overhead and stretch, twist side to side, roll your shoulders, rotate your wrists and ankles. Whatever feels good. 3 minutes each morning. Not pushing, just waking your body with attention. Number 11. Ofuro, the evening bath. In Japan, a shower is for cleaning, a bath is for healing. Many people fill a deep tub with hot water each evening and soak, letting heat work into tired muscles. The bath is also a transition, a boundary between day and night. When you lower yourself into hot water, you leave everything behind. The stress, the noise, all of it stays outside. Fill your bath as hot as you can comfortably stand. Lower in slowly. Close your eyes. Breathe. Stay until muscles soften and mind quiets. When you step out, dry off slowly. Move gently. Notice how the tension has released. Number 12. Danshari, the daily releasing. Everything you own requires something from you. Every object takes mental and emotional energy, even things you never use. Danshari means refusing what you do not need, discarding what no longer serves, and separating from attachment. Each day, choose one small area, a drawer, a shelf. Look at what is there. Ask, does this add value? Am I using it? Do I love it? If no, let it go. When you release what does not serve you, you create space for what you need, for what brings joy. Start tomorrow. Choose one drawer. Remove everything. Hold each item. Decide. Keep or release. Notice how this creates clarity. Number 13. The embraced silence. In Japanese aesthetics, the space between things matters. The silence between notes. The pause between words. This space is called and it is as important as the things it separates. When you practice you create moments of silence. Turn off music while driving. Sit without your phone while eating. Walk without earbuds. At first, silence feels uncomfortable, but stay with it, and something shifts. The urgency eases. You discover silence is not empty. It is full of presence, full of life happening quietly. Try today. Do one activity in complete silence. Notice what you hear. Notice how it feels. Number 14. Shinrin-yoku, the forest bathing. In the 1980s, the Japanese government introduced Shinrin-yoku as preventive medicine. Doctors began prescribing time in nature. This is not exercise, not hiking, simply being among trees, walking slowly, breathing, letting the forest atmosphere wash over you. Time among trees lowers stress, reduces blood pressure, improves immunity. But something else happens too. Your racing thoughts slow. You remember you are part of nature. You do not need wilderness. A small park works. Go slowly. Touch bark. Smell earth. Listen to leaves. Leave your phone in your pocket. Try for time among trees once a week. 15 minutes. Let yourself receive what the forest offers. Number 15. Omoyari, the invisible kindness. In Japanese culture, there is value in small acts of consideration. Holding a door, cleaning up after yourself, moving aside, speaking softly. This is called Omoyari, compassion and thoughtfulness toward others. When you focus only on your own problems, your world becomes small. But when you expand attention to include others, something shifts. Your difficulties become smaller. You feel meaning and connection. Omoyari is about awareness, noticing when a small action could ease someone's burden, then doing it without seeking recognition. You clean the kitchen so the next person finds it pleasant. You speak kindly to the tired clerk. You let someone merge. You hold the elevator. You smile at a burdened stranger. Start today. Look for one opportunity to make life easier for someone. Notice how in giving something small, you receive something larger. Purpose, connection, a reminder that kindness is never wasted. These 15 practices are not meant to be adopted all at once. That would be overwhelming. Notice which ones call to you. Begin with 1 or 2. Let them become natural before adding more. True self-care is not a program with a finish line. It is a way of living, a way of moving through your days with more attention, more care, more presence. These practices have endured because they work with human nature. They do not require you to become different or live elsewhere or have resources you lack. They require only that you bring awareness to what you are already doing. I hope you find what countless people have found before you. More ease in difficult moments. More steadiness when life feels chaotic. A sense that life does not have to feel so rushed and heavy. Thank you for taking this time with me today. Take good care of yourself.